I'm about to show you how I curl my hair before I go out, and you always have to brush your hair. So make sure that you have some claw clips so you can clip your hair black. I don't always use claws. I normally use other things. I normally use like these kind of clips. I'm kind of annoyed. Start off with a brush like this that has really spread out combs, if that makes sense. And always start off brushing your hair. You can see my hair already kind of has, maybe I should stand back some. It already kind of has a little bit of bounce to it. I'm gonna get to this tutorial pretty quickly because, like I said, I'm on the way to go out with my friends. Just give you the basics. So I'm using the BaBylissPRO whichever way you say it. A very good curling iron. The only thing that I'm not much of a fan of is that, as you can see, or if you can see, these start to wear off. So it's to the point that I don't even know. This says 50, I think it goes up to 500. I'm assuming that's where it is. I don't even know. I don't even have an arrow because everything, like even the warning label, starts to wear off. So that's the only thing I don't like about this. But it gets very hot, it's trusty. I'm going to be using another curling iron in an upcoming video. So people always say to curl away from your face. What does that mean? This is how I use it. Okay, so this piece right here is always going to be away. If I go from here, it's going to be facing outward. This piece should always be facing outward, never inward, right? This should never be facing my cheek, my face. It should always be out, right? So the best way to use this is to practice when you don't have your curling iron on, so you can kind of get the motion and rotation for everything. So you can do curls in a couple different ways. I'm just gonna show you, just jump into it. So always brush it out, comb it out, whatever you have to do. Get a hair clip and clip back the rest of your hair, right? So this is what we're starting with. It goes through perfectly. So I take this and I'm going away from my face, right? So away. And what I do, it's open. I go towards the middle because that's how I like mine. And then I turn it, right? And as I turn, I'm opening it back up. Why? Because you're seeing that I'm letting more hair from the bottom root go into it. Then I turn it again and I open it one more time. Why? Because I want to make sure that I get the very tip pieces of this hair. Some people don't do that and they come with straight ends. I don't like that at all. So that's kind of how you get the motion. So I'm gonna do it a little bit faster. And remember, I'm always opening. And the reason I need a new one is because I love this curling iron, but now it squeaks. I think I did that one twice, but now it squeaks. So I need another one. So I go ahead and turn it. And even if it's like this with a little bit left out, you know, I can always feed it back into it, or just leave it. So I'm gonna go ahead, this one don't, it just wants to turn on its own. Okay, so turn it. Yeah, but even though it squeaks, like it's still doing what it needs to do. And sometimes you can leave a little piece like this out if you need to. It's gonna end up curling with the rest of it. So I always hold mine at an angle. As you can see, it's slanted. You can do up and down, but I like the look when it's slanted. I keep it on for about 15 seconds. So here's the deal. Some people say that you have to hold the curl. When you hold the curl, it helps it to set in your hand and helps it to cool off into that. I'm gonna end up brushing out these curls and I don't want my curls to be tight, right? So I'm gonna let this out. I just slowly unclamp it, and that's the type of curl that I'm getting, right? I love this curl, it's hot. I could hold it, but like I said, I'm gonna brush it out and I want that look. The look that you get when you don't curl it. So now I'm gonna go to my second piece, right? This is my second piece. Go ahead, take this, clamp it back. Then I'm gonna go ahead and brush through it. You see I got a little bit too much hair, so I'm gonna pull that to the back. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead, it's going away from my face. Hopefully this will help you see it. Then I'm turning it, opening it back up. Open, open, open. You can hear me opening it, which is so sad. Turn it again, open, open, open. Can't hear that much because it's really wound at the bottom. Then I'm gonna roll it back up, rolling it back up like so. And then I leave it once again slanted. I'm trying to stand up so you can really see. Once again slanted, do-do-do-do-do-do. And then I'm going to, and what I really like about this is it has this top portion that I can hold if I need to. But yeah, letting it go, and here is my curl. Right, so I'm pretty much going to finish doing that all over my head. So you can kind of just see me continuously doing it, and then when I do these top portions, then you'll see like the difference. And then I'll also go to the other side. So let me play some music. away, I'm going to take it, and it's still going away, but I'm going to start my turn right here. And then I'm going to drag it down lower because I don't want it to be so high up, right? Even though it's still a little bit too high. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then let it out, right? Let it out, and then this is what we're working with. So it's like slowly falling. I don't know where the straight piece is coming from. I'm just gonna curl it real quick. Sometimes if you see small straight pieces, just go ahead and like curl it and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's how we're getting that. So this is the one side, see? I'm hoping this is okay. I'm not that best on the camera yet. But yeah, see, come down just like this. It's curling, it's looking beautiful. Love it. That. So what I can go ahead and do, I haven't decided if I'm gonna brush it out yet, but what I do know is that I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. So we can already see the difference, right? This is what I started with. These curls are the end goal, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side and show you guys. As for this, I'll probably just pin it back, and I'm probably going to fast forward the second part. But with this, it's the exact same thing. I'll show you a couple. We're back at the front with all the curls. As you can see, sometimes like there's ends that I might miss. I kind of sped up on this right side. So you can see I didn't hold mine for as long. But if that ever happens, I normally will just like quickly like 1, 2, 3, 4 and then like take it off and then like get a curl, right? Like if it's something serious like that. So with this one, you see this is kind of higher. This is where I love for mine to hit. So I go ahead and take the part of my bangs. You can see it already has like a little bounce in it. And these were cut for me, these bangs. So I go ahead, take it from the outside. Like I said, it's so much easier on this side. And then I just take it down a little bit because I don't want it to be too high for me. And then I just like 1, 2, you know, ignore the squeaking. And then I just release it. And there you go. I release it and then I'm gonna brush it and it's gonna fall. Honestly, I could just sometimes just like toss it like this and it'll fall. So these are what my curls are looking like. So if I wanted the big wavy look, which I don't know that I want it right now because I'm really feeling these curls, I would just take like they're already morphed into one another, but you would literally just take this and just like brush it out. But not crazy, like I'm just taking it very, you know, chill, and you see it's like literally forming one like giant unicurl. And that is how you'll get like this look, that like wavy va-va-voom is what I call it, the va-va-voom look. Don't get crazy, but that's how you get that like, it looks like I just left a Garnier Fructis commercial. That's how you get it. And you see the comparison to, let me curl up the bottom, brush out the bottom, to this side to this. Nothing wrong with either one, but there's definitely 2 different styles going on between this one and this one. So now that I've already done that, I really have no use but to brush this one out too. So it's like a very, like, I'm not crazy, I don't go crazy with this, what I'm saying, I'm not crazy. But yeah, and then I go from the top too, right? So then that just turned that into a wave, like that curl we just had, now it's a wave. And then I just toss a little bit. And I really don't even use like, what do you call? Spray, because these curls are normally holding. But yeah. And then if I ever like want to really get some move, you just keep brushing it out. And that's how you get like that very voluminous look is what I'm trying to say. A super voluminous look, if you ever want to know. So then you just kind of keep playing with it. Sometimes you might touch it up at the bottom. Like I feel like these could be a little bit more curled. And I might go in, but pretty much you guys, this is the look. Like this is pretty much it. Like it's super quick. I think that took me like, I don't know, like 30 to 45 minutes to do that, to curl the entire, like, to curl like all my, it's gonna be about like 45 minutes to curl everything and then to come out and get like this voluminous look. It looks like just a little bit more tame than how it looked originally when I did my hair. But once again, sometimes I just like to keep the curls myself. Like I just don't even like to comb them out, but I'm just combing it out for you for the look. Guys, that's it. I'm about to go like get dressed. And this is just it, so yeah. Okay, thanks you guys and tune into my next video.